Number 12 is a three-dimensional trigonometry question. We have this triangular prism, and it's important to read all the information. So it shows it's a right triangular prism, ABCDEF, in which ABCD is a square, and then they give us some dimensions, and the angle BAF is 90 degrees. And then the first thing they're going to do is ask us to calculate the length AB. So they want us to calculate this length, but as we can see, we have this right triangle, which I'm just going to draw out over here. And we're wanting to find the x. And so this is just Pythagorean theorem, but don't forget that it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where c is always the hypotenuse. And so if I want to find the a squared, I can say that a squared is equal. I'm going to subtract the 8 squared. Okay, basically just making clear what I did. A squared plus b squared is c squared, so a squared is take away b squared. And do this, calculate it out. Don't forget that it's a squared, so we need to take the square root of that. And when we do to three significant figures, it's 5.12 centimeters. Then they say m is the midpoint from E to F. Calculate the length BM. And so let me just clean this up a little bit. So I know this is 5.12, and they want me to figure out this length going across the front, B to M. Now, again, this is a rectangle, so we know this is 90 degrees down here. Should be a Pythagorean theorem, but the question is, what is that length, FM? And you might think we don't know what it is. Well, again, go back to the information you were given. Face ABCD is a square. So this face ABCD, basically the back of the shape, is a square. So if this is 5.12, then that length there must be 5.12. And if that's 5.12, then the same, because the bottom is a rectangle. So that's 5.12. So from here to here, we have half of 5.12. Once again, I'm able to use the Pythagorean theorem. This time, a squared, b squared. What is missing is the hypotenuse. So basically, I can write this up here. And c is going to be the square root of this. I will say be careful how you calculate that. It'd probably be wisest to figure all this out and then square root that answer. When we've worked that out, we find out that c is equal to 9.84. Again, that's three significant figures because our calculator went out much beyond that. So now I know that this length is 9.84. I'm just going to scroll up for a moment so we can read the last question, and then we'll put it back down so we can continue. The question is saying they want you to find the size of the angle between BM and the face ADEF. So they're wanting you to find this angle between this line BM and the plane ADEF. So basically the bottom of the triangle of the prism. And the thing to realize is that we have a right triangle. It goes across, down the corner of the prism, along the bottom of the floor to M, and then back up. And so we're looking to find this angle. Now, again, this is the floor, so this is the right angle here. So I'm just going to draw this out so I can see it much nicer. This is corner A, corner B, point M. We've just found out that from B to M is 9.84. We earlier found out that A to B is 5.12. And we are missing that angle. And that's what we're looking for. So again, this is a nice trigonometry problem. I'm going to give myself some space to work, but really the work is just writing out. We're going to do the rest on the calculator. I have hypotenuse and the side opposite the angle, and so SOHCAHTOA tells me that that is sine. So sine of the angle is the opposite over the hypotenuse. I need to take the inverse so I can calculate that, then take the inverse and find out what my angle is. We can do it a couple ways. I can go 5.12 divided by the 9.84. Find out what that answer is, and then take the inverse, and we just have to insert the answer in there. We come up with the 31.35, rounding up 31.4.